Hello, today we are going to make South African milk tart. Before we begin, if we have long hair, we should tie it back. Put on your apron. And if you have any cuts on your hands or you just want to be extra sanitary, put on rubber gloves. For this recipe, we will need the following ingredients. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 cup of white sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon sugar. This is half a tablespoon of sugar and half a tablespoon of cinnamon mixed together. 1 cup of cake flour. This is different from all-purpose flour. 3 egg yolks, 3 egg whites. Make sure these are separate. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 3 tablespoons of melted butter. And 4 cups of milk. You will also need a large bowl, a wooden spoon, a whisk, a sifter, an electric mixer fitted with a whisk attachment, and a 9-inch deep baking pan coated with vegetable shortening or vegetable oil. To begin, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to put my rack in the middle of the oven. Now we're ready for our first step. Take your sugar and your butter and beat them together until this mixture is smooth. The next step after this is an even consistency is to add your egg yolks. Beat this until it is light and fluffy. So now you can go on ahead and add your salt to your baking powder, about 1/4 teaspoon, and add that to your cake flour, and then sift your entire mixture into your bowl with your egg yolk mixture. To use a spoon for this, go ahead. Some people find that easier. It often also travels faster through if you just tap the side instead of turning the handle. It achieves the same effect. And you don't have to add it all at once. You can go on ahead and mix this in. this and add some more. As you continue to stir, it should start to look like something along these lines. A bit crumbly, but when you squeeze it together, it should form balls like Play-Doh. And it should be dense from the cake flour. Continue stirring until it's of a uniform consistency. Now you're ready for the next step. When your dough starts to look like this, you can add your milk and your vanilla. I like to add the milk gradually, so you don't have to add it all at once. The vanilla, it doesn't matter, because there's not a lot of it. You can just go on ahead and toss it in there. Go ahead and be careful you don't stir too fast and splash the milk everywhere, but you want to get those lumps out. While you're stirring this, you can go on ahead and attach your whisk attachment to your electric mixer, or if you're using a handheld mixture in a separate bowl, use a whisk attachment, and put your egg whites in this bowl. And you're going to beat these until they form stiff peaks. Continue stirring over here, but monitor this. Don't be afraid to use your fingers if you're wearing gloves to break up clumps a little bit. If you want to switch to a whisk to help break up the clumps, feel free. Once your egg whites form stiff peaks, like this, you can remove them and set them to the side so that you can put your other mixture in the electric mixer to help get the extra lumps out. Now we're ready for our next step. So remove your attachment, if you're using a mixer, set it off to the side, and you can fold in your egg whites. So like this. You can also remove the bowl if that helps you. enough. Once you've folded in your egg whites, you're ready to move your mixture into your pan. Here we go, and hopefully if you have any lumps left, they'll stick to the bottom and you don't have to pour them in. And now you can pour your cinnamon sugar on top. Since my gloves are wet, I'm going to take them off and do this with my bare hands. You want to pretty much cover this. The sugar will make it crunchy and the cinnamon will give it some flavor. And there we go. And you're ready to move this into your oven. Be very careful. If I were you, I'd go on ahead and open my oven without the pan in my hands. There we go. You're going to set your timer for 25 minutes. And then after 25 minutes, you will reduce your heat to 325 degrees Fahrenheit and set your timer for 25 minutes again. Once it's been 25 to 30 minutes, first test to make sure that it's not liquid, but it should be about a jello consistency when you tap it, and then you can remove it from your oven. And allow this to cool and set before reheating it if you decide to reheat it or serving it. Milk tart is a dessert that can be enjoyed hot or cold in any season, by itself or with fresh fruit.